Ryan Steinecker with Glenn Smith, Athletic Director at Rich High School. Glenn, thanks so much for your time.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Let's talk about the Rebel boys basketball team. Last Thursday wrapped up the regular season, the tough loss against Duchesne.
Yeah, and it was kind of a tale of two halves. The first half they looked really good and were taking care of the basketball and playing really well. And then the second half and the third quarter especially, we kind of lost focus a little bit, and Duchesne got hot, and that about summed the game up.
It was a 19-0 run for the Eagles. Was your take, then just the loss of focus and missed a few shots and Duchesne got hot, or, what else happened?
I think it was a combination of things. I think Duchesne got hot, and we kind of went cold and threw the ball away a couple times, took a couple shots that maybe we shouldn't have taken, and between those things, it gave Duchesne a chance to come back and gave them some confidence, and we kind of got the deer in the headlights look and kind of struggled for a little bit, and by then it was a little too late.
There's been some talk, and I've even brought it up a time or two, that number 2 seed heading into state may be an easier path to the championship game. Putting that aside, though, how tough is that for the Rebels to end the regular season with a loss?
I think that's hard. Hopefully they'll be able to regroup that first night of state, but confidence-wise, it's a little bit, I think it's hard anytime you lose your last game. You have to regroup and get going in the right direction again. So hopefully they'll be able to do that.
It'll be interesting this first round, much like at the girls' tournament, Rich versus Parowan. Either of those teams, one's going to be put into consolation. The other, and probably both, could have made the semifinals if they hadn't matched up against each other in the first round. Meanwhile, you've got nothing against these teams with Whitehorse and Merritt College Prep Academy, which probably wouldn't make it past the first round if they faced anybody of a better quality.
Yeah, so it's definitely, one of those deals where one of the better games, some of the better games will be the first day of the tournament, just like in the girls, and that'll be, I guess that's one of the things about state tournament, the way it's set up, is they'll have to be prepared to play the first night.
If they're going to make it to the semis or championship, or even beyond the first round, they're going to have to earn it.
Yeah, and it'll, that first night will be a big game for them, so hopefully we're prepared to play when they get off the bus.
You know anything about Parowan?
Not a whole lot, other than, they finished third in their conference, and I know, the top probably 6 teams in Region 20 are good teams, and so they'll be a good team that we play.
So the boys will play against the Parowan, obviously, as we've been saying, 4 o'clock on Wednesday afternoon. Is it going to be a little bit different for the students this year with that make-up snow day on Thursday?
Yeah, they'll have to, there'll be school on Thursday instead of not. I still suspect there'll be quite a few down at the state tournament, though, so school will be pretty empty.
Overall, how do you feel like the boys are playing as they head into state this week?
I really, that first half of Duchesne, I thought they looked pretty good, and then and even in the fourth quarter, they did some good things. But that third quarter, if they can be consistent, I think they'll, do well at state if they can just play consistent throughout the 4 days.
Let's also touch real quick on the drill team. They had their review last Friday. Do you know how that went for them?
Yeah, it went well. They went through their dances that they competed at with state, the ones that they've been performing in all the games, and it was good. The girls performed well, and it was a fun time for everyone that came.
Anything else you want to touch on, Glenn?
No, just to wish the Rebels good luck this weekend at their state tournament.
Glenn Smith, Athletic Director at Rich High School. It's a pleasure talking with you. Thanks for your time, and echo those thoughts. Good luck to the Rebels at state this week.
Yep, good luck, and thanks.